No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway. The first down throw here for Rivers. And incomplete to open things up.
That wouldn't happen in 2017. Rushed for over 1,100 yards, 12 total touchdowns. What I've always liked about him is how he keeps adding to his game. He did it in college, continues to do it in the NFL. We'll continue to see him blossom.
Here's Gordon, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. From the gun, Rivers. Going underneath for Gordon. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and much run after catch.
To punt it away on 4th down, here's Drew Kaiser. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. This is taken at the 23. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive.
A surprise. He's the son of a former Major League pitcher, so the bloodlines come into play. The biggest question for Patrick Mahomes, can he harness that big arm, develop the touch that's needed, and carry his team towards the playoffs?
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Drink stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Hunt gets it on the draw from Mahomes. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a... And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot.
4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Travis Benjamin deep for the Chargers. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
No, they know it too. And Phillip Rivers, he knows he's near the end of his career, but he still has productivity left. They made a big push at the end of last season. Rivers to Keenan Allen, still as dangerous a combination as there is in the league. And then on defense, who's blocking Melvin Ingram and Joey Bosa? And now you add Derwin James in as a playmaking safety. The Chargers believe 2018 could be their year. But I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Now a 2nd down throw for Rivers. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Something here on 3rd down. Now Rivers. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, 1st quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Since their last Super Bowl appearance way back in Super Bowl IV.
Yeah, and that's tough for their fans because they've been teased a little bit. Remember, last year in the regular season, they opened up the year going to New England and beating the Patriots. They also 2 years ago, plus 15 last year. And then Patrick Mahomes expect many more downfield shots throwing the football. That means Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce will benefit.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Something to watch.
After the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second.
After the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Caught here by Conley. And a pretty...
to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They run it here. Where? And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact.
Triple teams. Now he shed a little weight in the offseason, trying to get a little quicker. Wants to make a few more plays upfield.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And the Chiefs' new starter, Patrick Mahomes, with his first NFL touchdown pass, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are this...
Butker is on for the extra point. The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Butker now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
It's about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
And caught, right side, Green. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here.
On the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Rivers going to give to Gordon on the draw. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, free safety was there, no gain.
Now Rivers. And that is incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. So far,
over. Kaiser now, as he's on to punt for L.A. And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away.
What you did before, because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Being chased out left. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to the 24. They'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Flushed out right. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield for Kelsey. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this challenge. The play, it did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
The player or not, in this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped. Just yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
I'm not sure he falls under the category of mobile quarterback, but he's athletic enough that if you don't keep your rush lanes intact, he finds a way to hurt you.
As coaches like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner, but a... Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And going. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, 32 yards. And the Chiefs are able. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that toe up and almost Velcro it with their jersey in the ball, that's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone, not much more impressive than that. Butker now to kick this one away. The Chargers offense now back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25. With it, I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now Gordon on 1st down. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker, like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next. And he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And this is going to be incomplete.
Kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 2nd down, a little more productive to 3rd and 3 now. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. They give him a...
And wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
They'll run. This is done. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
That play was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Here we go now.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Oh, some strong running. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs have still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage.
Drive. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Butker now to kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Again, what you also have to guard against is calling every play, all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly. Base a third down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time.
And to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
This is Hunt. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. With a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the
on the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. And a short gain down to about the 33. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
I know the scouting report linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And the kick by Butker is good. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. They got the interception, but for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 9 out of this.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Now it's second down.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get
First, 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Well, that's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on first down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got 3rd and short.
Gets it to Gordon. And he takes this one down to 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Get down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height, take those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quickly.
Green's got it over the middle, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen but guys like Len Swan, they used to be on there showing their ballet skill.
And you have to remember when they were kids and their parents would tell them to take the ballet classes, you know they were fighting them like crazy. But right now they're saying, thanks, Mom.
Sturgis for the extra point. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. On the return, here's Kerwin Williams. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. They'll go screen here to Hunt. Powering forward. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. Tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the 1st down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And Watkins, you see him there. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Here we go now.
On the run, this is Hunt. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run. A solid gain on that play.
Here we go.
Here's Hunt. Pretty move. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
shotgun snap to Mahomes. Rolling to his right. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce.
He's multi-talented and so versatile. Had a career-high 8 touchdowns last year with Alex Smith at the helm. And while Patrick Mahomes has a reputation of being a gunslinger, if he can focus on number 86,
extra point up and through. And the route is on here in this first half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. This offense tried out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts. Remember that when you kind of circle a guy around and here he goes? No more. You have to start, cloak off and go so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'll be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now take their punt returners, those nifty guys who make people miss in the open field, and make them the kickoff returners as well, because I think you can still get big plays in this area if you have the right people back there.
And they'll get it up just short of 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Justin Houston in there, 10.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And on a specialist, D. Ford in on the stop.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And that is incomplete.
And based on my math, this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
He spins free. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And now running right through him. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out come the Chiefs now. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it fell. All right, so the call stands. Tough now. They're out of challenges. Do you like the amount of challenges they have in the NFL?
I do, because I think it brings a little extra strat.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Corey Legion able to drop it for a loss of 12, and it'll be 4th down.
But Joel, one of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Charger football here. Phillip Rivers now gears up to lead the offense on the field. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
Make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. Throwing again, Rivers on 2nd and 10. Sets up the screen to Gordon. Give him 30 yards there.
Field position there. A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Rivers on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bowman. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 20 Chargers. They're able to cut into that deficit.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur,
To have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Spinning away. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Patrick Mahomes on why looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now, he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Here we go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
In the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Forced out to his left. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Flushed out right. This is caught. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Nice pass for a first down.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
It's always a battle. Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes taking Chiefs add on to their lead.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. At 3, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
Butker now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's offense gets set. They head back onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now a play fake here on first down. Going for the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. That pick six extending this lead. He struggled this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll... So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready, Delta!
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A lot.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
And that play going absolutely nowhere in the first half. A reminder coming up at the half, we hook up with a new guy, Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis, and more importantly this year, scores and stats from around the league here in week 1. So do not press that skip button. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you've got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more, but you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Here we go. Blue 40.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Rolling to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
And anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Here we go now. Green,
Mahomes
90.
again here on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 30.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it in. 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he...
You got 4.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And Butker able to put this one through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. No problems in the field goal department. So
It's well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
after the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10. Final play of the half. Rivers going deep here for Allen. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Armani Watts. And he's going to take this one. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs' offensive unit, as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one. Not one that I've ever met.
Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college, but I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
A nice little juke, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
The strong thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. They'll roll him out right, and that'll be incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. Quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on it.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Chris Conley, and the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Butker now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you really script